SHMACKEMAGOB, everybody, it's me. And this is going out to Marc Opie. He wanted me to do Ace Frehley's Origins versus something I've heard the band's name before, but I never heard them before. They're called Danko Jones, and this is an album called We Sweat Blood. And well, before I talk about Danko Jones, I want to say that I absolutely love this album. A couple tunes I'm about, but I do love it, and I can't wait for Origins 2 to come out. Danko Jones, let me tell you, man, I am completely and utter blown away how good this band is. I mean, this shit rocks really fucking good. Great riffage, bare bone rock. I mean, damn, this album's good. And I've lived with it for several days now. Listened to it every day. And I'm glad I did, because there was one song on there I was like, I don't like this song, and now I love it. So I took my notes here. So let's go through this. So since Danko Jones came out first, I'll go with Danko Jones. I know in the description it says Ace Frehley first, because, you know, the Kiss fans, they're going to see Ace Frehley and they're going to want to watch it. Alright, so the first track on the Danko Jones album is called Forget the Name. Bam, right out the gate. What a kick-ass song. I love it. I was like, whoa, this band don't fuck around. This is some good shit. And that one's going against White Room. And, you know, I've never been a fan of Cream. I've never liked Cream, and I know the song. And when I heard Ace do it, I was like, damn, this song is good. And then I heard the Cream version again. I was like, yeah, it's not that bad. But I like Ace's version better. So all you Cream fans that are upset that I like Ace's version better, take out your binky and then cry to me in the comments below so I can laugh. But you know what, man? I'm going to give this one to Danko Jones. I like Forget the Name. Is it Forget the Name? No, Forget My Name. I like that one better. So Danko gets a point. All right, then we got Dance versus Street Fighting Man. Now Dance, it's catchy. It's another cool song. I like Forget My Name more, but it's still a cool song. And that one's going against, what was it again? Street Fighting Man, the Rolling Stones cover. And, you know, I do like the Stones, don't get me wrong. I'm more of a Beatles guy, but I like the Stones. I always like this song. But I like the Ace version more. So all you Stones fans can take out your binky and cry in the comments below. But I love the Stones. My favorite is, you know, do Heartbreaker with your 44. That's my favorite Stone song. All right, so then we got I Love Living in the City versus Spanish Castle Magic. I Love Living in the City. I mean, this band just keeps rocking, man. You know, I like this even more than Dance. Great structures. I give it 2 damn thumbs up. Spanish Castle Magic, what did I write about that? You know, it's another great cover. I like the Hendrix version more. I'm a huge Hendrix fan, so maybe that's why I like it more, and I like Ace more than the Cream and Stone song. Maybe, I don't know. So all you Hendrix fans, keep your binky in your mouth, because I like Hendrix's version better. And as far as what song I like better, you know what, man? I'm giving another one to Danko Jones. I think I Love Living in the City is more. I thought for a second it would have been the Fear cover. I love that album. The record, that shit's awesome. All right, next. I Want You versus Fire and Water. What did I write about I Want You? You know, I said, don't get me wrong, it's a solid song, but not as good as the ones before it. But it's still not a bad song. It's a cool tune. And as far as what it's going against, Fire and Water, I love that song. I love, man, Paul Stanley sounds great on it. I think he sounds better on that than he has on Monster or Sonic Boom. So I'm giving that one to Fire and Water. Another one for Ace. All right, then we got Heartbreak's a Blessing versus Emerald. And man, I remember, man, hearing Heartbreak's a Blessing, I was like, this song fucking rules. I mean, the lyrics are as badass as the song, you know? And it's my favorite. It's my favorite song off that Danko Jones album. I love it, you know, I mean, I listen to Ride On from AC/DC and also Kicked in the Teeth Again by AC/DC when I go through a breakup, and it helps me a lot. When I go through my next breakup again, and it will happen, whenever I get the next girlfriend, hey man, I'm a pessimist, but hey, whatever. But you know, I'm going to sure to put on Heartbreak's a Blessing when that day comes. What a great, I'm going to have to add that to Ride On and Kicked in the Teeth Again. Love it, man. So, Emerald, look, I'm a huge Thin Lizzy fan, and I know Emerald is, you know, regarded as one of the greatest Thin Lizzy songs. I like so many more Thin Lizzy songs more than Emerald. I like Emerald, don't get me wrong, I think it's a good song. And I think what Ace did with it, with Slash, is good, but I prefer Phil's voice to it. But still, I mean, it's a good song, but I can name other ones that I think are great Thin Lizzy songs. So I'm going to give that one to my favorite song off that Danko Jones album. That's another point for Danko Jones. All right, then we got Wait a Minute versus Bring It On Home. And what did I write about Wait a Minute? I said it's a fast-paced rocker, kicks some ass, and I can hang with it. And you know, it's weird. Even though it's definitely rock and roll, bare-bone rock and roll, there's elements in it that remind me of kind of new wave. Yeah, but it's hard to explain. It's not a new wave sound, but it's kind of like a new wave vibe on some of the riffage going on. I dig it, man. And what's that going against again? Bring It On Home. Bring It On Home, Willie Dixon song. Led Zeppelin covered it, and I think they did it better. I know Led Zeppelin ripped off a lot of bands, but man, every song that Led Zeppelin ripped off, they made it better, in my opinion. Dazed and Confused, Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. You know, you name it. You know, all the covers I heard Led Zeppelin do or rip off, they did them better, in my opinion. And I love how Ace does it. I think he does a great job. Not as good as Zeppelin. And Ace does like more the Zeppelin version, the Willie Dixon version. I heard the Willie Dixon version. But I'm giving that one to Ace because I think he does a great job on it. All right, then the next one is Strut versus Wild Thing. And Strut kind of borders on pedestrian rock for me, but then it borders on kick-ass rock. So it's kind of like a little bit meshing both. I don't hate it at all. I think it's a good song. Not one of the stronger songs on this album in my opinion, but I dig it. And that's going against Wild Thing. I never liked that song Wild Thing, ever. I don't like the Troggs version. I don't like this version with Lita Ford. I do like the Hendrix version when he did it live. I think it was at Berkeley or I don't know. I know he did a live version. That's the only version of Wild Thing I like. I didn't like the Sam Kinison version. I love Sam Kinison, but you know. But I'm going to give that one to Strut. Even though it's not one of my favorites, it's going against Wild Thing. So I'm giving another one to Danko. All right, then we got Home to Hell versus Parasite. And Home to Hell, I wrote, it's an angry song. It's short and kick-ass. I really like that one a lot. And there's another angry song coming up that I like even more. But man, Home is Hell rips. Great song. And that one's going against Parasite. Now, Parasite, John Five's on it. And I love John Five. I saw John Five once with Rob Zombie when I was in Las Vegas. The guy rips. He's amazing. But what he does on Parasite, it doesn't really grab me much. But it's Parasite. The song, I'm going to have to put it over Home to Hell. So I'm giving another one to Ace. Okay, next we got Hot Damn Woman versus Magic Carpet Ride. Now, Hot Damn Woman is interesting. That's the song that I heard on the first time, and I was like, I don't like this one, man. It grew on me. I actually love it now. I think it's a grower. Kick-ass tune, you know? And that one's going against a song I never liked. Magic Carpet Ride from Steppenwolf. Look, I don't know enough about Steppenwolf, but the two songs I do know I hate, man. I hate Born to Be Wild, and I hate Magic Carpet Ride. Magic Carpet Ride pisses me off because it starts like it's going to be heavy and killer, like that killer whammy, and then it goes, I like to dream. Fucking garbage. And what Ace does, still garbage. So I'm giving that one to Hot Damn Woman, the song that was a grower. I've lived with Magic Carpet Ride for decades. That's it, ain't growing. Alright, next we got Love Traveler against Till the End of the Day. Love Traveler, what did I write about that one? I said it's got a great groove on this one, great chorus, I absolutely love it. To the End of the Day, it's a cool song, it's a Kinks cover. I dig it too, but I'm going to give that one to Danko. Alright, then we go to the last song, which is the title track, We Sweat Blood versus Rock and Roll Hell. We Sweat Blood rips. Killer song. Have nothing bad to say about it. Except, I like Rock and Roll Hell more. You know, the BTO cover is terrible, but what Kiss did to it was they changed it around a lot. I mean, BTO original. Kiss covered it, but they added shit. And I love the Kiss version, but you know what, man? I drink the blue Kool-Aid, so I love what Ace did to it. I like it more than the Creatures version. And I like it more than We Sweat Blood. So Ace gets that. So in the end, Danko got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Ace got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one won against this one. There you go. And you know, here I am, you know, I'm the Ace nut swinger, and I'm putting this up against a band I never heard of before. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Marc Opie, for that. And thank you for donating. The link is below. I share a link, and it's below. I'm not going to air this because the link he sent didn't work, so I sent him a message to send me a proper link. So once he does, I'll add it on here, and you're watching it now. So support Marc Opie. I know he has a podcast as well. I'm not sure if the link he sent me was for his podcast or something separate. If it's something separate, I'm going to put them both together in the description below. So check it out, all right? Thank you so much, everybody. If you want to donate, my PayPal is in the description below. The links for Marc Opie. And if you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel and click that little bell. Thanks for watching, everybody. SHMACKEMAGOB. Hey, check out my podcast, The VIERA Vault, on Spreaker, YouTube, and iTunes. Subscribe. The links are below.
Looking for some new podcasts to listen to? Well, Rat Salad Review Network has plenty of shows to choose from. Like Rat Salad Review, where they discuss the latest rock and metal news, as well as interviews and albums. Album vs. Album, the King Diamond Podcast, with Wayne Noon, Greg Norgal, and sometimes this guy.
SHMACKEMAGOB!
Ralph Vieira is also on our network with the VIERA Vault. There's also Old Man Metal's Musings, where he discusses heavy metal and beer. Music is Life with Lou Mavs. The Right Opinion for those who love politics. A South Park podcast called Suck My Balls. The Infinite Fringe, a watch-along wrestling show called Beyond Bushido. Ex-Stradivarius guitarist, the Timo Tolkki podcast. And the Great Harry Barnett with I Don't Even Like Podcasts. So check out ratsaladreview.com or search Rat Salad Review on YouTube, Podbeam, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, and more.